Well, hello there, everybody. Happy Sunday. Here in Wisconsin. I got DJ here. You gonna say hi, DJ? DJ, say hi. We getting ready to go into the dog park. Gonna make a quick little YouTube video for all of you. I hope you're having a great day. Here in Wisconsin, well, everybody's excited about the Packer game. Packers are playing Chicago at about 3:30 Central Standard Time. They're playing them at Lambeau, and they got a shot at making it into playoffs. So everybody's excited here in Wisconsin. They're also nervous as heck because you never know what's going to happen when you play a division rival, and when you play a team like Chicago. Chicago's certainly gotten better the last few weeks, and they've been playing great football. They beat the Vikings, and that was purely defense is what they did there, and basically shut out the Vikings. The Vikings couldn't get one score. I think they got a field goal. That was about it the entire game. So everybody's excited, nervous. They don't want to have what happened last year. Last year, the Vikings with Aaron Rodgers lost to the Lions. Now, the Lions, they were playing some awesome football at the end of the season last year, and I remember watching them. They beat the Vikings. They were beating everybody at the end of the year, and I thought to myself, though, that team is going to be the top team next year. I just felt it. I think everybody felt it, and and they just kicked the Packers' butt last year and knocked them out of the playoffs. The Packers had to win to get in the playoffs, and they were 8-8 back the last year with Aaron Rodgers. So now you got Jordan Love in here, and Jordan Love has been playing some exceptionally great football. And, they were talking on the radio just a second ago. The only thing about Jordan Love is nobody's scared of Jordan Love. It is funny. But he is playing some great football. He's putting up better numbers than even guys like, I guess Lamar Jackson. He's putting up better numbers than Lamar. And when you think of Lamar Jackson, you're like, he's a scary dude because he's so good, And he's putting up better numbers than a lot of quarterbacks, a lot of the so-called scary quarterbacks that are out there. So, and that might actually work in Jordan Love's favor because, he doesn't have to play nervous. I'm sure he is nervous because the Packers fans are expecting a win, and they're going to be heartbroken if they lose this one and they get knocked out of playoffs by, of all teams, the Chicago Bears. And, the Bears people are going to be laughing their butts off for the next 7 months if they get a win and they knock the Packers out of playoffs. And then by some weird chance, the Vikings could actually get in. I think the Packers have to lose. Some other teams have to win and lose. But, if the Vikings win their game, now they're playing the Lions. That's going to be a tough game. But who knows? Maybe they can get their crap together and win that game against the Lions, and then they might get into the playoffs. And wouldn't that so we got a crazy football thing going on here right now. But yeah, last night I did go out, and we went to a place called the Tipsy Turtle Tavern. It's by Muskego. It's right on the lake out there. And out in the middle of nowhere, on the east side of whatever that lake is in Muskego. And so we went out there, and my girlfriend's Latino. We took her brother because he needed a night out away from the kids, and it was kind of funny because the bar I went to, I knew I've been there before. It's like a white bar. As I don't want to be racist or anything, but that's what it is. It's out in that neighborhood where it's just like solely white people that live out there and white people that go to that bar. And so it was interesting. I was curious to see how Marlon would feel about, being in a bar where there's not a single Latino person. It's all a bunch of white people there rocking out to hard rock music. But, he had a blast, and my girlfriend, she was enjoying her time there. And it was funny because somebody from Walmart, some guy that I see at Walmart all the time. He comes in and shops all the time. He came up and gave me this big hug because I say hi to him. He says hi to me. He gave me a big hug, and then I've talked to him about my girlfriend, and so he kissed her hand, and he was he was funny. It was funny. Small world, when you bump into people, like, especially now that I'm working this new job at Walmart, I'm actually bumping into some of the customers out in public settings, and they recognize me for whatever reasons and want to say hi. DJ's getting excited. He wants to go to the dog park. We're at the dog park right here. So anyways, this is the end of my intro. So I'm going to play some short vids of that band. They were called Addiction. And I don't know if it's Addiction or Milwaukee Addiction. I have to check that out and get their official name right. Hopefully I'll get the name right on the title. But very good band. They are a WAMI award-winning band. I don't know if you know what the WAMI is, but it's like Wisconsin Area Music Industry. And Wisconsin really promotes the local bands around there, and they even have an award. I don't know if other states do that, but Wisconsin has a board. And then they put votes out there, and I think they also let the public vote too on their favorite bands and their favorite musicians. Wisconsin music, and every year they have an awards ceremony called the WAMI, pretty cool name, and they give out these awards. My cousin Jerry Grillo, who's a jazz singer, has won that award a couple times, I believe. And I know he's won it once for sure. He might have won it more than that, but he's always nominated. Like every year he gets nominated for like the last 30, 40 years he gets nominated for the WAMI. So I got to get him DJ out there. But yeah, so this band was in a WAMI nominated band. So that means any of those bands that get nominated for the WAMI, they're exceptional. They're like among the best bands, local bands in Wisconsin. So, and these guys, they were playing hard rock, which I haven't heard hard rock in a long time. Been mostly hitting, it seems like the flavor here in Wisconsin is like country rock, and so it was kind of nice to hear. But we do like our hard rock bands. And it was fun to hear some good old hard rock music, stuff that I also never heard before, like one-hit wonders that they were playing. So I'm going to put a series of videos together, and so that's all I got for all of you. Hey, I hope you have a great Sunday. I do hope the Packers win. I really do like Jordan Love. And I don't know. Aaron Rodgers has been a dick since he's went to New York. He made false accusations against Jimmy Kimmel, and I don't even really like Jimmy Kimmel because of his politics. I don't agree with anything that Jimmy Kimmel stands for as far as political wise, but you don't falsely accuse somebody of being on the Epstein list. His name is not in there. His name is not on the Epstein list. I have fact-checked that. So for Aaron Rodgers to go out there and be, say stuff like that's BS in my book. You just don't do that. So, his team, he got hurt like the first play of the game. So he's been out the whole season. He should just shut up and concentrate on getting better next year. And because the Jets paid a lot of money for him, and he hasn't delivered anything, So he needs to worry about football and not be getting these little, squabbles, trolls. He's a troller is what he is. He's trolling. He's got to quit doing that. But anyways, all right, everybody, let's go Packers. I hope they get a win. I hope the Vikings get a win. So I hope y'all have a great Sunday, and I'm going to put some music on here. All right, Wisconsin Hugs.
us. Fighting for Are you running away? That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So listen, this song gets requested all the time, and it was like a one-hit wonder back in 1980 or whatever the hell it was. Anybody who knows what it is from the 80s? Nobody? It's a little band called Heartline.